This video, I'm going to troubleshoot a question I got, and in doing so, hopefully it will kind of show you some of the reasons why your body recomposition journey or process may not be working for you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jodie and I help you change your beliefs so you can change your body, your health, and your life. This is the question I got. I've been recomping for 2 months now, but I no longer feel energetic with my maintenance calories, but gaining fat if I eat more. What should I do? So there is so much to this question, and I think it's really important for you to understand that it's going to take time for you to actually understand this fully, right? There's a difference between knowing something because you've heard it and fully being able to integrate it and understand it because you've kind of experienced it and seen for yourself how it works. And when it comes to body recomposition, it can be really hard to understand this stuff because it's not such a straightforward process. So the first thing I want to address is this statement, I've been recomping for 2 months now. 2 months isn't a heap of time, but it is a good amount of time to make some progress in your recomposition journey. You can make significant change in 2 months if you're doing everything right and staying super consistent. What I would be asking is, what progress have you actually made? Like, how do you know for sure you have been recomping? You can't just calculate your maintenance calories, eat them for a month or two, and train hard in the gym and say that you've been recomping. You have to do the process, but then assess your progress as you're going to then really determine whether it has been working or not, right? And then based on your progress data, you start to adjust things along the way. And that is why with my new program that I've developed, I haven't just given you the program, I have given you the tools to not only calculate your macro requirements, but then also to assess your progress and make adjustments according to my adjustment guide, which I've developed to kind of tie in all your data together so that you can make the right adjustment for you. It's really cool, and I am proud of what I have developed because I think it's really going to help you. So if you're interested in checking that out, the link is in the description box. And it comes to understanding your progress as well, especially in the recomposition case. You can't just be looking at one metric to understand what's happening. You have to tie it all together. And so when you say, I no longer feel energetic with my maintenance calories, that doesn't really tell me a lot. Like, there are so many reasons that you might not be feeling energetic. And it comes back to, like, how do you know you've been recomping? Just because you're eating at maintenance doesn't mean you have been. And maybe your maintenance calories are not actually your maintenance calories. Like, what is your body weight doing? What is your waist doing? How is your hunger? What is your strength doing in the gym? What kind of program are you following? Because you can be following the wrong program and not be getting results because of that. And when I say wrong program, I mean the wrong program for body recomposition, right? And for what your starting point is. And then you think you're gaining fat if you eat more. So food isn't the only thing giving you energy, right? Maybe your training volume is too high, and that is why you are not recovering very well on your maintenance calories, and that is why you don't have energy. Maybe you're not getting enough quality sleep, maybe you're lacking nutrients, maybe you have a lot of mental or emotional stress in your life that is draining your energy, and that is why you are feeling this way. There's so many things that could be going on, and energy is probably the least important metric that I would be looking at for you at the moment to see whether you need to change anything. And when you say you're gaining fat if you eat more, how do you know this? Like, 2 months is not actually a lot of time to be gaining fat if you're really eating at your maintenance calories. What I would suggest here is that there's some kind of water retention going on that could be either masking your progress or making you think that you're gaining fat when you eat more. It's like, how much more are you eating? I doubt it's going to be that much more. And I just don't think you would be actually gaining fat if you're eating around maintenance calories. So let's say you are eating too much and you are gaining fat, then how I would know that for sure is the scale is going up, your measurements are going up, but they're not going up just for a day or even just for a week, because that could be related to your menstrual cycle. It could be related to some other thing going on. If they've gone up at the end of month 1 and then they've gone up at the end of month 2 and they're still up at the end of month 2 at the same point in your cycle, then okay, maybe you are gaining fat. But then that comes back to why, because you shouldn't be if you're eating around maintenance. And that would honestly tell me something is off with your training again. You have to remember, right? Like fat loss takes a long time, but fat gain actually takes a long time as well. And for you to gain enough fat that it's really noticeable, you have to be consistently eating a lot more than your maintenance calories. So as you can see, there's a lot to take into consideration, right? But what I would do if I were you is ask some questions. Have you been getting stronger? Is your weight trending up? And I mean trending. It doesn't have to be fluctuating up and then coming back down. Is it actually trending up over those 2 months? Is your waist measurement trending up as well? And how do your photos look? And when you're assessing your photos, this is really important as well, right? You don't want to zoom in just on the part of your body you want to lose fat from. And I know people do this because I'll get my clients to send me their progress photos, and rather than following the instructions in the guide I give them, they send me a zoomed in shot of their stomach. And I'm like, this is not a progress photo. Like, this is not going to help me assess your progress, because I need to see your entire body, see all the proportions. And you have to remember, you are going to lose body fat from all over your body, but it's going to be more noticeable from different sections at different times. And so just because it might not seem like it's happening from your stomach doesn't mean it's not happening. It might be showing up on your back first. It might be showing up more on your side photo. So you have to learn how to assess your photos properly, and you have to take that zoomed out view to be able to see it. Now, if your photos show that you are gaining fat, then I would reduce your calories and not worry about your energy. Figure out what else is going on to impact your energy. Because at the end of the day, even if you are in a deficit, like a small deficit, you will notice some changes to your energy, but it will show up more over time. 2 months, if you're eating around maintenance and not even aiming for a deficit, you should be fine. Like, I would say there is something else going on with your recovery. This stuff is really hard to teach because there is so much to kind of take into consideration. So if you do want specific help with your situation, feel free to reach out for one-to-one coaching. I do have some spaces available. The link is in the description box. And otherwise, that is all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like it. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if that is the case, I will see you in the next video.